pandemic. And I was in Chicago at the pandemic, but what Lawrence General did was extraordinary. It shines and excels whenever there is a crisis. We kind of stood up a testing center in partnership with the then mayor of the city of Lawrence, Dan Rivera, and we decided we are going to offer testing not only to Lawrence, but anyone, anywhere, and we did it before anyone else. And I know the person whom I should acknowledge and thank, who is right here for her leadership. Where is Robin? There is Robin. There you go. She is the leader. I continue to learn about other things she did, and let me give you one other example. In 2018, as I have learned, there were gas explosions, and it seemed like Armageddon at that time. But we were at the ready. We had the clinical capability, state-of-the-art operating room, ICU, and a tremendous orthopedic trauma surgeon, Dr. Jason Reed, and we were able to save many lives. What's impressive is that the whole Lawrence General community rallied around a singular goal, to provide care to the injured and comfort to the family. But our exceptional responses that I'm sharing with you to the gas fires, the COVID crisis, is actually what we do day in and day out. It's a byproduct of our expert care and quality is the peace of mind our friends and neighbors have, knowing that Lawrence General has their back. So that's kind of what Lawrence General's history is. We're also an organization with a tremendous commitment and a mission to serve everyone, regardless of where they come from, what they look like, what language they speak, and whom they love. Over 30% of our patients identify a language other than English as their preferred language, and largely it's Spanish. 60% of our patients identify as ethnic minorities. We have Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, we have Haitians, we have Lebanese, we have Vietnamese, and I'm proud to say now, one Indian. And the numbers tell our story, right? We have about 65,000 ER visits every year, about 11,000 inpatient discharges, and 6,600 surgeries every year. That's an astronomical amount of work being done by a community hospital in this neighborhood. And in 2024, our exceptional imaging team carried out already almost 148,000 diagnostic imaging tests. We operate more than 24 sites outside of the main hospital to provide primary care, physical therapy, specialty care, labs for communities, and we operate in Lawrence, Andover, North Andover, Methuen, Haverhill, including southern New Hampshire and even Boston. I didn't know when I came here, and I was absolutely impressed by the footprint of this organization in our community. We also run an ambulance service with 8 ambulances that serve not only the city of Lawrence, but the entire Merrimack Valley. And we responded to 28,000 calls last year. And we do it in style. What do I mean by that? We do it while maintaining extraordinary quality and safety of care. Because none of that would matter. Our history wouldn't matter, our volume, our service wouldn't matter if we were not giving highest quality and safety of care. That's number one priority for me, and I know for my executive team and the board. We recently were recognized as top 250 hospitals in the country on publicly reportable standardized quality measures on a survey of over 2,500 hospitals. We are only one of the only 7 organizations in the Massachusetts, and we are one of the 7 in the state of Massachusetts. Our imaging team, because that's where a lot of focus is going to be, it's really lauded by the American College of Radiology, and most recently for its breast ultrasound capabilities with a gold seal of accreditation. We were awarded the chest pain accreditation for our expertise in treating patients who may be experiencing a heart attack, and we got a primary stroke center certification by Joint Commission for all of this. So that's kind of a nutshell what Lawrence General's numbers and quality are. We also know that healthcare is facing extraordinary challenges. I have worked in New York in safety net, I have worked in Chicago in safety net hospitals, and now I'm here in Lawrence and Massachusetts. I have never seen this level of pressure on healthcare provider industry. That's where the care takes place. We have financial pressures, workforce challenges, stress, technology disruptions, and all of these challenges are even more intensely felt by organizations, safety net hospitals like Lawrence General. But what's impressive, I wanted to share with you that we continue to make strategic investments to expand our services for the community. And let me share with you a couple of examples that I think will impress you just like they impressed me when I arrived here. 6 years ago, this hospital built the Santagati Center for Surgery, a modern surgical suite with 7 spacious operating rooms, including the only hybrid operating room in the region. It gives surgeons more options during surgery. And what does it do for this community? And more on